guys, this is King Nicky here, and I'm doing an Exodia deck profile. So the first thing that I want you guys to know that this is going to be your deck. So when you're doing this, you don't have to follow my instructions exactly. You can do it as strange and messed up as you want. So let's get started. Now the first of all, you need the Exodia pieces. You won't be able to summon Exodia if you don't have one of the pieces. So have it. Put it in now. Okay. I usually add card D, three of those, and three marshmallows for protection. And the card D I usually always add it for the draw power. Usually three Dark Worlds of Dealings for more draw power, and Golden Sarcophagus. So I can, get the pieces very easy. And Magical Mallet, three of those, and 1 day of peace. I don't know why you wouldn't add 1 day of peace to this deck. Maybe you're trying to do a different kind of an Exodia deck, but I usually add it to the deck. Pot of Ace, Everest, damn it, Pot of Everest. So I usually add it so if your opponent manages to discards your Exodia deck, I mean your Exodia cards to the graveyard, you can at least try to get them back. And I usually add two Pot of Dualities and two Mystical Space Typhoons. Now the Mystical Space Typhoons are just there to, if he does anything to destroy your deck, I just use it because you won't use it anything else with this deck. Three Upstart Goblins, and I usually add a Bottomless Trap Hole, three Jar of Greeds, Legacy of Yata Gorasu, something like that, and a Mirror Force, and three Shards of Greed. If now the Pot of a Vase, you can substitute it with, there's a card I think called the Dark Factory of something. Let me just look it up. Yeah, you can substitute it with this. I think this is much more better than Pot of Ace because you need to have four monsters in your graveyard for this, and for the Dark Factory you just need two normal monsters and you can just get them back. So if you have two and you don't have four, you can always use this. So that's what I have to say. And if you guys want, you can always add a Feather of the Phoenix. So if you really need to have the pieces if your pieces are in the graveyard and you really need them back, you can just use this. And if you can have a combo with this, use Foolish Burial to send one of the pieces to the graveyard and just use Feather of the Phoenix to get back to the top of your deck. And the reload, I don't usually use reload with this deck because if you have even if you have one piece with this deck, I don't usually use reload because there's a big chance that you won't get another piece, but if you get a bad draw you can always use it. I cannot pronounce this card, but I usually add this card so every time that I wait a second. Just if you're facing another Exodia deck, you can just always put and this card is more superior than other cards because you will put the Exodia cards of your opponent to their deck, not to their graveyard, so they won't be able to summon Exodia, but it will give you a lot of time. Nice cap, scarecrow. That's just for protection. So this deck is nothing but just to draw Exodia and drawing power and defensive maneuvers. So you won't this deck won't special summon anything else but Exodia. It's only to protect yourself, to get Exodia, or to get Exodia, draw power and protection. That's all this deck has. So that's it. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe. Leave comments below and tell me what should I do next. Suggest what games I should play and stuff like that. Thank you and goodbye.